Hey, it is Kat here, and I'm super excited to have you all in because we are talking about something that you're probably not thinking about right now, and that is selling your courses to international and global audiences. Okay. Listen, if you've got a course or you have a course idea and you have not been thinking about offering your courses internationally, you absolutely should. Courses, that this is a growing industry, but it's not just in the United States. A lot of times we think about the United States and we're only thinking about selling our courses in within the United States or within English speaking countries. And I want you to know that if that is what you're doing, you're definitely thinking too small about your courses. Okay, so listen, if you are already offering your courses in the consumer sector, fantastic. You should be offering your courses in the consumer sector. You should be selling your courses to veterans, to business owners. You should be selling your courses to teachers, to parents, to students, to people who are formerly incarcerated. You should be offering courses in social emotional learning. You should be offering your courses in digital skills, in digital literacy. That's really hot right now. You should be offering your skills in digital marketing, in artificial intelligence. These are the areas that are really hot right now. But I want you all to know that you should not. Oh, thank you so much for my heart, Yolanda. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that side hustle plug. Thank you so much. You should not just be thinking about selling your courses within the United States. Okay. Welcome, YT. Nice to see you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Welcome as well, YTFB and IG, as well as TT. All right. So for those of you all who are new to me, you may not have seen me. This is your first time. You're just now finding me on your timeline, on your YT, on your FB. I am Kat, also known as Kat the Course Builder across social media, and I own an agency. And we build courses, right? We built courses for some of the most recognizable brands in the world, including Walmart, Verizon, Uber Eats, Ocean Spray, the federal government, countless schools and nonprofits. And this is what we do. So if you have been offering your courses or you've been thinking about offering your course, maybe you haven't offered it yet. Maybe you haven't built your course yet, right? But you know that you have a course inside of you. You might be feeling a little bit intimidated by the process of offering your courses within the consumer market. And I understand that. I understand it because the consumer market right now is a little bit wishy-washy, okay? The consumer market right now is a little bit up and down just because of the economy right now. So why is it then? Wait a minute, let me make sure my thing is on. Is this thing on? So why is it then that the course building industry is growing? It's not shrinking, it's growing. Well, one of those reasons is because of the international markets, okay? It's because that you can be offering your courses within the international space. And you might be thinking, well, Kat, I only know English, all right? Or, maybe you do only know English. Maybe you know a second language or a third language. I don't know. But either way, you can be offering your courses to more than one, more than, and offering it in more than one. Okay, I had to check to make sure that my sound was working. Okay. So tonight I wanted to talk a little bit about how you can make that happen. Okay. A little bit about how you can make that happen because I have a training coming up on Friday. All right. I have a free lunch and learn coming up on Friday that you all are welcome to attend. You can check the link around this video to attend my training on Friday. It's a lunch and learn. Bring your lunch. It's informal. We're going to be on Zoom, and I'm going to be showing you how you can use artificial intelligence to offer your courses to international markets. Okay. You do not have to only think about the United States or English speaking countries. There are many, many, many countries that can use your expertise and actually might be willing and able to buy your courses and license your courses even faster than English speaking countries because there is such a need, okay? Because there's such a need out there. And online courses is a growing industry. It is not a shrinking industry. It is a growing industry. And one of those reasons is because people all over the world are wanting to learn from people like you. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the international market for courses, what's hot right now, what they're looking for, what you can be offering, and how you can actually offer it if English is not your second language. Okay. Even if English is not, hi Beverly, nice to see you, love. Even if English is not your first language, that does not mean that you cannot offer your course in another language. Due to the advances in technology, you too are able to offer that same course that you have in Spanish, in French, in Swahili, in Dutch. You can offer your courses in over 100 different languages. And how are you going to do that? You are going to use the magic of artificial intelligence. And on Friday, I'm going to be showing you all how to actually do that, noon Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you are catching this video, if you are catching this live or on the replay, the link to actually get into the class on Friday is somewhere around this video. So just go ahead, click on there, and that is where you can register. It is completely free. It's 100% free, but you do have to register, okay? You do have to register for the class, okay? On Friday, I'm going to be showing you all how to use AI so that you can offer your courses globally. Globally, I want you all to think bigger. I want you all to think broader than just selling your courses within the United States. Okay, if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking, hey, I'm going to just offer my courses within the United States. No, no, no. I want you to think broader. And even within the United States, there are communities, there are whole communities where the first language is not English. It might be Korean, it might be Chinese, it might be French, it might be Spanish, who knows what. But because of artificial intelligence, you are now able to offer your courses in these various languages. So what does that mean for you? And what does it mean for your revenue potential within your business? It means that you can now broaden your revenue sources. It means that now you don't have to be relegated to just selling to English speaking audiences. Okay. And that should be really, really exciting for you. Okay. Even if those communities do speak English, it might be English as a second language. Okay. So if English is their second language, you want to be able to offer your course on digital literacy. You want to offer your course on social emotional learning. You want to offer your course on communication skills, leadership skills, travel, I don't know, weight loss, health, science, self-care. The list goes on of all of the courses that you really can be offering and that you should be offering, not only within the United States, but also abroad. Okay. And so you might be saying, hi there, nice to see you. Hi there on YT. Nice to see you, love. Go ahead and put your name in there so that I can actually know who I'm talking to. Okay. And welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So the thing about it is, and I'm going to come over here, I want to make sure that I put this up on the screen so that you all can actually see what I'm talking about. If you cannot see because you are over on YT, I'm sorry, because you are over on TT. Oh, you can't share the screen like that. No. All right, well, can I add a scene? Will it let me do that? Will it let me do that? I think it will. All right, if you're catching me over on YT or over on FB, then you see a really nice graphic up on the screen. Oh, well, you can see it on TT as well. But we're talking about how to use AI to teach your course to global and even international audiences. Okay, so if you look at the artificial intelligence tools that are out there now, that are on the marketplace right now, you will see that you can transform your course into a global powerhouse that can be sold to businesses that are primarily of another language, where the people who work there are international. Okay, so y'all know, if you've been anywhere in the workforce for the last 10 plus years, you know that a lot of businesses are offshore now. Okay, they're in India, they're in the Philippines, they're in a lot of different countries. Okay, and they're in countries where English is not their first language. It is not their first language. And so what do? Do you say, hey, I'm only going to offer my course in America? No, that would be silly. We're not going to do that. We are going to use the tools that you have in hand in order to expand on your revenue base. So, what are we doing on Friday? On Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time, all right, if you come on into the room, you're going to see how to actually build that out with the various types of course assets that you can switch out literally within seconds using the power of artificial intelligence. Okay, so the thing about it is that you have to know what type of videos you are going to use and when to use them. All right, so when you are offering your courses to businesses, you're offering your courses to schools, you might be selling your course to a school that is overseas. All right, you might be offering your course to a nonprofit that is outside of the country. Okay, if you are doing that, you can use videos. All right, and within your videos, you can actually change out the language. You can change out the language to where it's not just English. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Oh, thank you so much for my hearts. I appreciate that. Here's the kicker. The thing is that you have to know what type of video that you are going to use for which audiences. See, the thing is that when you're offering your courses to businesses and you're offering your courses to schools and nonprofits and professional audiences, as professional development courses, as CEU courses, they want to make sure that your course actually teaches people something. Your course has got to actually teach people something. They have to experience transformation and not just education. I want you all to hear me. Businesses, professional audiences that are looking for professional development courses, that are looking for CEU courses, they are wanting courses that are actually going to provide change. All right. They want their organizations to grow. They want their organizations and the people within those organizations to help them move their business forward. And if you've got a course and that course is sitting over on Teachable somewhere that you recorded in the middle of the night 8 years ago, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but that's not going to work. Okay? That's not going to work. The course that you recorded in your garage, in your basement, in your back office, or wherever you recorded it is not going to work for professional audiences. So how do you get polished videos? You can do a few things. You can come to Atlanta, where a lot of our clients come, and you can sit in one of our studios and we will gladly record your videos. We'll edit your course videos. We'll do all of that. Okay. And if you're ready to drop a couple bands, you can absolutely do that. But you don't have to do that. Some of our clients, they got the budget for it and they don't mind doing that. But you don't have to do that. You don't. And I'm going to show you how to create that polished look, polished videos without you having to drop, a band or two or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10, okay, off at the front door in order to actually get it done. Okay, that's not what you need to do. There are tools out there today that are relatively inexpensive that will allow you to do it. But okay, you're saving money on video production. You're absolutely doing that, but that does not mean that they too can be boogie down productions. Okay, that's not the ticket. That's not what it's going to be. All right. You do not want your course videos to be raggedy. Okay. So what do we do here at KTCB? Those of you all who are new to us, we are an agency. We are a done for you agency. So while we do a lot of education, helping you all to understand how you can break into the B2B market with your courses, what we primarily do is help you actually get it done. Okay, we help you actually get it done. And it's in my interest for you to be successful with preparing your course and making sure that it is a polished presentation. Okay, making sure it's a polished presentation, and that way we can even introduce it within our network and you can sell more courses. So what we're talking about is offering your courses to a global marketplace. All right. A lot of times we kind of box ourselves in without thinking about, hey, how can I expand on what I'm doing? And a lot of you all live in international communities. You have international communities around you that could really use what you have, that really need what you have. But guess what? You might not know that you can offer your course in all of these different languages and relatively easily. But you do have to understand what type of videos you should be offering, where and to whom, and how you should be doing it. Okay, should you have a mix of different types of videos? What are the different types of videos? How do you know when to use it? How do you know if you've got too much information? How do you know if you don't have enough information? And how do I make sure that I am putting out the right type of video for the culture that I am presenting it to? Okay, so it used to be back in the day, way back in the day, that you could put out a course and not have to think about, different cultures, different languages, and all of that kind of thing, because quite frankly, there weren't a lot of choices. All right, there wasn't a lot of imagery that that reflected the diversity of the communities that were, that these courses were in. But now, thank God, there are more choices. It's not perfect, it's not by any stretch, and it's not equal representation for sure. However, it's a lot better than what it used to be. Okay, and it's a lot easier for you to offer your courses on a global level, and that's where the real opportunity is. So it's not just about, hey, I've got this course, I'm going to throw it on Teachable, I'm going to throw it on Thinkific, I'm going to throw it here or there, and only for it to collect dust, only for it to just sit there, because guess what? You need two things when you're wanting to sell your course. You need a product to sell, and you need somebody to sell it to. Okay, so at some point it becomes an issue of widening your base, casting your net a lot farther. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate that. Okay, casting your net a lot farther out so that you are not just putting all your eggs in one basket. Right? We learn not to put all our eggs in one basket, and I'm going to continue to share that with you all. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Don't think that you're just going to, put your course out there to a consumer market. And guess what? We're in a down economy right now. So now what do? Do you just sit on it with all these people who could learn from you, who need what you have to offer? No. What you're going to do is you are going to expand your market, and you're going to open it up to a broader presentation of people who could use what you absolutely have to offer. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about on Friday. Okay, it is very informal, but I do want to see your face. And if you want to be in the hot seat, you can be in the hot seat. And what do I mean by that? That means that you want to bring your course. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Circle of season. Nice to see you, love. All right. So if you want to share your course, share your video so that I can put my eyeballs on it. I'm happy to do that. Okay. I am happy to do that. All you have to do is when you sign up to join us on Friday, you're going to get another email asking if you want to be in the hot seat. You're going to bring your video, share your screen. Let me take a look at it and give you some advice on how you should be offering your courses for global marketplaces, okay? For international sales. Many of our clients sell their courses overseas. They sell their courses to businesses that are overseas. And I'm going to give you all a case. I'll do that on Friday. For those of you all who come, if you all remind me, I will do a case study showing you all an example of how you can actually offer your courses overseas and globally, and what that actually looks like. Okay. The main thing is that I want you all to open up your thought process. Okay. I don't want you all to just be thinking, hey, I there's only one way to fry a fish. No, there's more than one way to get this thing done. Okay. And a lot of times in these communities and in these organizations, they're not necessarily exposed to to the same types of courses and opportunities. And so with your course being there, it could definitely be that open door that they're looking for. Okay. So keep your mind open, keep your heart open to other opportunities. Okay. So definitely put you guys, y'all feel free to put your courses down in the comment section. I would love to know what you all are teaching, what you all are offering. And we're going to be talking about how to use AI properly to make sure that your courses are set up for success and set up globally, okay? Internationally, okay? So I want you all to do that. Listen, I didn't come for a long time. I came for a good time, okay? So I hope that you all are excited. I hope that your wheels are spinning, your wheels are turning to say, hey, this is something that I absolutely can do. Make sure that you click the link around this video to join us on Friday, all right, where we're going to be on Zoom. I'm going to show you a real live demo of how this actually works, what it can look like, the different types of videos that you want to use specifically for courses. Okay, not for anything else, not for the influencer videos and not for all the other really kind of cute and creative things that are out there. I'm talking specifically about using AI, okay, in your course videos, and I'm going to show you all how to actually get that done. Okay. All right, you guys, listen, I hope this inspired you. I hope that you are fired up and ready to go, because I'm going to be ready to go on Friday. I want to see you all with your face in the place. All right, so click the link around the video, and that's how we're going to get to see each other. Okay. All right, you guys, see you soon. All right, I'll see you all. If you're catching this on the replay, put it down below. Okay, I'll definitely check it later.